So this week we're going to take a break from my guitar mods to drink some pumpkin ale. Specifically, we're going to focus on pumpkin ale found in the Chicagoland area. Now, I know when it comes to these pumpkin ale taste-offs, let's face it, beer is really subjective. What tastes good to one person might not taste good to the other. For me, the best tasting pumpkin ale is something that blends a good amount of sweetness with still a nice crisp ale finish, right? So I'm looking for that 50-50. Now I've tasted some pumpkin ales that taste very sweet, almost like a dessert drink, and I've tasted others that are like a 99% ale with the slightest hint of cinnamon or some sort of pumpkin flair. So we're really trying to find the beers that are right in the middle. The challenge I have personally for myself is we'll go through these tastes and then I want to try and finish all the beers. So at the end of this video, it's going to be pretty obnoxious. So hopefully it'll be a little bit entertaining. Let's do this. First beer on deck, Dogfish Head's Pumpkin Ale. Let's give this a go. It's pretty good. A little bit more on the ale side. So if we're looking at the spectrum between sweetness and ale, it's gonna be a little bit more over here. How about this wallpaper, right? Now, this might seem crazy, but when it comes to pumpkin ale, I think the taste and the smell is equally important. I lied. The taste is most important. But it's also nice if it smells really nice. Okay, second beer, New Belgium's Pumkpkin. It's an ale brewed with pumpkin juice, cranberry juice, and spices. It should be interesting. Smell-wise, I smell the cranberry. It makes me a little bit nervous. Have you ever had like cinnamon raisin bread? That's really what this tastes like. I would definitely get this again. Next one up is Pumpkin Chai. This is from the folks of Saugatuck Brewing Company. It is an ale brewed with herbal chai tea and pumpkin. Okay, pumpkin smell, digging it. So far the first of the three beers that actually really smells like a pumpkin ale. Almost tastes like a stout. The pumpkin taste is there, it's really subtle. I'm surprised by how stouty it tastes. It's not a bad beer, just kind of an unexpected beer. I don't think I would get this again. I think I'm gonna have a hard time finishing this one. Alright, beer number 4. To be blunt, I'm starting to feel it. So this beer is the Jacko Traveler Pumpkin Shandy. It's a wheat ale brewed with lemon peel with natural flavors and pumpkin added. I'm anticipating something a bit heavy on the sweet side. Oh, I can smell that lemon. So let's see how lemon and pumpkins fare. It's fun. I was right. It's a bit sweet. I think following the stout that I just tried, the pumpkin chai, it's like a welcome treat. Now it's one of those drinks I can't foresee having many of. It's more of like a one and done kind of beer. Next beer is Ballast Point's Pumpkin Down. It's a Scottish ale with pumpkin, made by the fine folks in San Diego. What do Californians know about pumpkin ale? Well, let's find out. Smells good. A nice blend of pumpkin and ale. Not bad. I'm not in love with it. It's definitely one of those beers that's probably a little bit more heavier on the ale side, with just a slight hint of that pumpkin flavor. We have a decent collection going here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've done 5 beers so far. I looked at the collection. There's a lot more to go. However, these beers, as you can tell, have some ways to go. So we're gonna pause, do a time lapse of me drinking all of these beers. O'Fallon Pumpkin Beer. It's pretty good, actually. It's okay. It's good. It's right in the middle of the pumpkin ale and the ale. It's a little bit of sweet, a little bit of ale, right in the middle. Next beer up is Tyridian Brewing Company. About 100% certain I butchered that title, but they're out of Lake Mills, Wisconsin. This is called Painted Ladies Pumpkin Spice Ale. They say, ale brewed with pumpkin and spices, cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg, allspice, ginger. I have no idea what allspice is. Let's find out. Yeah, I'm not crazy about this one. It's not bad. It's almost a little bit on the softer side. I'm also noticing that the more beers I try and finish, the harder this is becoming. Bear with me. Okay. Beer number 7. Lakefront's Pumkpkin. Now, I've been to Lakefront Brewery. It's in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's actually an awesome brewery. It smells good. It's good. It's not great. Again, with this beer, it's more towards the ale lovers. So if you like something that's a little bit more bitter with pumpkin aftertaste, I think this is going to be a good choice for you. I can smell this all day. Alright, bucket of honesty. I had to pause. I had to take a breather. After tasting those 8 pumpkin beers, I was definitely feeling it, and to be honest, towards the end, I was all kind of starting to taste the same. So this is technically day 2. Don't let the same shirt fool you. I just thought it'd be appropriate for continuity purposes. But Pumpkin Ale by Smutty Nose. It's a ale brewed with pumpkin puree and spices. Smells good. Good blend of pumpkin. Oh, okay. That's what you get for sometimes keeping the beer in the freezer. It's kind of mild. If you like it, again, if you like it right there in the middle between your sweetness and a little bit more of your bitter ales, I'd say it's right there in the middle. Beer number 10, we have Pumpkin Smasher by Big Muddy Brewing. It's a malt beverage brewed with pumpkin and spices, 6% by volume, and brewed in Illinois. This one gets brownie points already. It smells good. Pretty strong in the pumpkin. It's a little bit heavier on the sweet side, which I like, but not too much. There's also a hint of cinnamon in there as well, so not just pumpkin. It's like the pumpkin spice latte of beers. This is probably one of the better ones. I might even put Pumpkin Smasher in my top 3 so far. Alright, beer number 11 is Ichabod by New Holland Brewing out of Michigan. And so it's ale brewed with pumpkin and spices with spices added. I'm literally reading that off the front of the bottle. It smells good. It smells similar to the Smutty Nose we tried earlier. This one's not bad. It's a little bit more of a crisper ale, but you still get that slight pumpkin ale taste to go along with it. Beer number 12. You know, I love Flying Dog Ale, but I have a hard time reading their label. The Gourd Standard, a pumpkin IPA. IPAs are my favorite beer. It's an ale brewed with pumpkin puree and spices. 6.7. Alright. Just so you know, conquered the other 3. Done. Huh? Done. Good beers. Smells good. A subtle hint of pumpkin. It's okay. you don't really taste the IPA. I mean, the aftertaste is there. I mean, listen, if you're in the mood for a pumpkin ale, this probably isn't going to be it. I'm not saying it's a bad beer. It's just a beer with a lot going on. Beer 13, Pumkpkin by Unida Brewing Company. It is a ale brewed with pumpkin and spices. I think that goes to say that's pretty much the label on all pumpkin beers. Come on, baby. It's definitely strong on the ale side, light on the pumpkin side. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, drinking all these pumpkin ales sounds like a treat. It's a lot of work. You don't know how much I hate having this in my wallpaper right now. The past few days this has been my wallpaper, and it makes me so freaking hungry. I know what you're thinking. Rob, what's the best pumpkin beer I can get? I'm gonna show you two real quick. Jacko Traveler's Pumpkin Shandy was awesome, alongside New Belgium's Pumkpkin. These are two pumpkin beers that I tried for the first time this year that I was super happy with. Now again, these beers are a bit more on the sweeter side, so if you're not a fan, don't try it. Now if you're looking for some pumpkin ales that aren't super sweet, but just offer that nice crisp ale finish, I'd probably recommend New Holland's Ichabod and Dogfish Head's Pumpkin Ale. Now, my #1 favorite pumpkin ale, this bad boy, Southern Tier's Pumkpkin. It's been my favorite beer for about the past 2 or 3 years. It's super awesome. I know I didn't try it out in this video. I've tried it out in other videos. It's always awesome. I'll have to try it really in another beer. Thank you for watching this video. I know it's been a long video. Hopefully it's been slightly entertaining. Again, if you're looking for a sweeter beer, Pumpkin Smasher, pretty awesome, along with Pumkpkin and the Jacko Traveler. If you want something a little bit more bitter, go with Ballast Point's good, Ichabod, and what the hell is the other beer?